Hello, football fans. This is Crow for SportsCrapology.com, coming to you from our offices in Knoxville, Tennessee. Today we're going to talk to you about new quarterbacks on new teams. So teams with a new quarterback, a new guy under center in the NFL. We're going to start the NFC West. Sam Darnold will be new under center for the Sea Chickens. Problem with Sam Darnold's going to have is they allowed 50 sacks last season. They have three rookies that they drafted for the offensive line. I don't know if you can count on rookies to keep your quarterback upright, but anyway, that's what they did. They did get Damian Martinez, a small, fast running back, and they drafted a couple really solid wide receivers, Ricky White and Horton from Colorado State. So I predict they'll do mediocre. They also drafted Arroyo, tight end out of Miami. I think Darnold will have a mediocre season. I think Seattle will have a mediocre season. I think Seattle gets maybe like 7-8 wins, something like that. All right, so we'll go to the NFC North. Only new quarterback there is J.J. McCarthy. He's going to start for the Vikings. He's never started an NFL game. He won his national championship at Michigan, but it was a run-heavy offense. He had a great offensive line. He had the best offensive line in the country. He had the best defense in the country. He doesn't have a great arm. He can run pretty good. He's going to have a hard time. I don't think Kevin O'Connell, as good as he is going to be able to help J.J. McCarthy. I think he's going to have a problem. I think they might even sit him out after a while, after he starts a few games. And we're going to go to the NFC South now. The only new starter there might be Tyler Shaw with the New Orleans Saints. Kellen Moore, new head coach. They're going to have a new offensive coordinator, too. Came over from Philadelphia, was the quarterback coach. Was it Ingstad or something? But anyway, Tyler Shaw, big, physically gifted guy, 6'5", 230, out of Louisville. Didn't play against great competition in college. ACC isn't that great, really. It's not like being in the SEC or the Big Ten. Nussmeier is going to install the offense with Kellen Moore there. That's what I was looking for. Doug Nussmeier. And his kid is the starting quarterback at LSU. But anyway, he's got Alvin Kamara, Kendra Miller, Devin Neal. They got some decent wide tight ends, but the Saints are going to have a terrible defense, and they don't have much of an offensive line. So I think Tyler Shaw is going to have a lot of problems. He's lucky he's big. He's probably durable. He could probably take a lot of hits because I think he's going to get hit a lot. And he's not. I think he can run, but he's not the fastest runner out of the quarterbacks. But anyway, good luck to Tyler Shaw. May your God go with you. All right, the NFC East. The only new quarterback you're going to have there is the New York Giants, which they're saying it may be Russell Wilson and maybe Jackson Dart. It should be Jackson Dart. Let Jackson Dart get in there. If the offensive line is really as bad as we think it's going to be and he gets killed, then okay, then pull him out and sit him on the bench and put Russell Wilson or somebody else there in a third stringer. But Russell Wilson can't play quarterback anymore. He's too old. He can't run. He has no arm. You saw what he did in Pittsburgh. They didn't want to bring him back. I don't know why anybody would want to bring him back. Just let him go. Let Jackson Dart get in there. He's going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL eventually. Be pretty good for some teams. So just forget Russell Wilson. All right, we'll go to the AFC West. All the teams are going to have their same quarterbacks except the Las Vegas Raiders. They brought in Geno Smith to play for Pete Carroll. Geno Smith, blah, 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 played in Seattle. You saw him with the Seattle Sea Chickens. He's very mediocre. He's a veteran. He's mediocre, average Joe, mediocre. I think the Raiders will win 7 games, 8 games. He'll have a mediocre season. It'll be very mediocre. All right, now we'll go to the AFC North. They're going to have 2 new quarterbacks here. One will be Aaron Rodgers for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Physically, can Aaron play quarterback with the Steelers? Yes. 41, yes. He's physically able. Mentally, is he stable enough and quick enough to play quarterback for the Steelers? We don't know because he dated Danica Patrick. I mean, if he dated Danica Patrick, something's not right there. You got either a vision issue or a judgment issue or something. But anyway, everything else, is okay. He could do everything else. He can't scramble as fast as he could in the old days, but he still has a decent arm. He had good numbers last year with the Jets, and they had a bad offensive line and a bad offense. So the Steelers are trying to build up their offensive line a little bit better, their defense a little bit better. They do have a pretty solid defense. They got him Metcalf, Robert Woods, Calvin Austin to throw to. They got Caleb Johnson, a rookie out of Iowa. They got Warren still to run the ball. So I don't know why they brought him in, and I would have just started Will Howard, but who knows? These people are just whacked out in the NFL. And then we got the Cleveland Browns that nobody really cares about. Their quarterback situation. It's not really in the news or anything. Yeah, right. Start Shedeur Sanders. It's really easy. Start Shedeur Sanders. Cut Flacco. Release Flacco. Let him go sign with another whatever team he wants. Trade Dylan Gabriel. Trade Kenny Pickett. Keep Tyler Huntley as your backup quarterback. Sign another quarterback to do your practice squad quarterback. And that's it. You're done. Shedeur Sanders is the best mentally, the best physically quarterback you have. Put him out there. Let him play. In between the lines, on the field, Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback you have. Off the field, on the sidelines, in the locker room, I have no idea. Out driving his car at high rates of speed, I have no idea what he does outside of football. Or what his personality is or anything else, but on the field, he's your best quarterback. That I do know. So he should start for Cleveland. AFC South. The only new quarterback you're going to have here is Daniel Jones for the Colts, because somebody heard me that Anthony Richardson can't play quarterback in the NFL. So Daniel Jones has the physical tools. He played for the Giants quarterback and with a terrible offensive line, really a bad team except the running back. And it's just the Colts are another bad situation, but they do have Taylor, got 1,400 yards last year. Their line can run block. I don't know how well they pass block, but if they could put together an offensive line that can give them a little bit of time, he can hit some of the receivers. They have some receivers. They got Tyler Warren in the draft. Maybe he could make something happen between him and Taylor at the running back position. All right. Anyway, then they also in the AFC South, the Tennessee Titans have Cam Ward, the number 1 pick in the draft. He's a good quarterback. Wish he was in a better situation, but he's not. He's with the Tennessee Titans. He went from Incarnate Word to Washington State to Miami. They were all steps up. He all had to learn more. He all had to play better. He had to improve every step of the way, and he did. So I assume he's going to do that too in the NFL. They don't have a great offensive line, the Titans. They don't have a great running game. They have 2 Callahans. If you have 2 Callahans in the NFL, you cannot win. You cannot win with 2 Callahans on your coaching staff. It's hard enough to win with 1 Callahan on your coaching staff. But if you have 2 Callahans in your coaching staff and you win in the NFL, you are a genius. You have genius general management and ownership. So anyway, good luck, Cam. May your God go with you. AFC East. We'll have a new quarterback. The only new one they're saying is Justin Fields with the Jets. I think he fell into a perfect situation. He's got a flexible offensive coordinator. The offensive coordinator came over from Detroit with Aaron Glenn, I believe. He has physical tools. He's improved every year. If you look at his stats, every year he goes to different teams, has to learn a different offense, and when he gets in, he does better. He's improved. I think Aaron Glenn's going to leave him in there, be patient with them. I think they're going to have a real solid defense, the Jets, which will help Fields. And I think he's just the right guy at the right time and the right spot. I think he's going to stick there. So, good for him. Miami in the AFC East has Tua Tagovailoa, and I think that he's going to get knocked out and have a concussion, and they're going to have to pick somebody up, and he's going to retire. But as of right now, he's the starter for Miami. So thank you. That was our preview on new quarterbacks with new teams for 2025 NFL season. This is Crow for SportsCrapology.com. Go to YouTube, Sports Crapology. Go to SportsCrapology.com, the website. And you can go to Facebook, Crow's Crapology on Facebook. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back with our NFL preview, who's going to win each division, how the teams will do. Maybe even guessing how many wins they're going to get. Ow. I have back issues, so that's why I'm owing. Good night.